Arsenal. What a goal! Wayne Rooney out of this world. 2-1.
Your Saturdays just got better. 7 hours of live streaming of football games.
Messi, 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 immens Messi. Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.
Featuring Premier League, La Liga.
Good morning to our viewers and listeners out there. It's another beautiful day of SPORTVILLE. Today being the 21st day in the month of October 2023. And now moving to an end of October and towards the ending of the year. I pray may God leave us to see more of these on earth. I am IBRAHIM ONIGBINDE. Today on SPORTVILLE, we will give you the news, latest update on the world of sports generally, which you all know, not only in football, also in boxing, in tennis, rugby, all over the world. Today, to be an exemption, I'll be picking up from the rugby side. I'll be picking up from the rugby side, which I have a news from there, which says about Oliver Holt, England. From the England side, Oliver Holt saying, "Is this the end of the line for the Rugby World Cup worst semi-finalist in history? All the last laugh over an army of critics for Steve Boatwick unfazed England." The closer met to stop to England training based on the eastern edge of the French capital is the end of the line, given that England plays South Africa, a team most believed to be in a different league from Steve Boatwick's side, and the World Cup semi-final at the Stade France on Saturday. Some might say that seems apt. This met to stop its name from the grand edifice that has known better days. Once housed, the Marcus, the Tsar, the prisoner, has been discredited by the vandals surpassed for elegance and accomplishment by new buildings, and which some visitors say it feels barren and desolate. Given its proximity to the England camp, some might say that also seems apart. From Oliver Holt saying, "Is this the end of the line for the rugby side? From the Rugby World Cup worst semi-finalist in the history, which has never happened to England before." Saying all that about Oliver Holt was saying all that, and also in boxing, United said it about it, which is coming up today between Lawal and Chamberlain. Now Lawal faced hell to find his purpose for Chamberlain fight. Michael Lawal has seen things no one should have to see, but he is now convinced his time has come against Isaac Chamberlain, who is promising to deliver one of the greatest performances York Hall has ever seen. The match which is coming up today, for anybody, I don't care who you are, how tough you think you are, it will break you if you allow it to. The British champion continue. You have to be strong mentally more than physically. He has seen things that no one should have to see. Those great experiences have shaped him into a fighter. That is about Lawal. A lot of people just see the success stories, but before you can get to the success story, you are going to go through hell, saying by Lawal. And I have had to die just to get to the place of a peace that I am right now. I have failed so many times, so I have had to learn a lot through all these situations. Lawal had faced death in the worst possible way. When he was a child, he watched his mother pass away. He would spend the period of time homeless on the street of Lagos. That is Michael Lawal facing Chamberlain tonight. I want you all to watch this match so you can be able to say something to me probably when we talk on Monday. Between the match that is coming up between the two sides, Michael Lawal and also against Chamberlain. They're having a fight today. And Lawal was talking about his career. Said he has faced hell. He has been through a lot. Since when he was a child, his mother died. Looking at how his mother died. Seeing from there, he has been an homeless child. He's a Nigerian guy. In the world of walking around the street in the States. That is a Lagos state there. So it has been very vital for a while. And today, He said he wants to prove himself against Berlin, knowing, telling the whole world, I am the cruiserweight champion. I am the world champion in the world of boxing. Hey, do you think that could be so easy? He's just staying up to that. We'll look into that and see if it's so easy like that or it is not. Away from that, away from boxing, now into the world of football. I'm going to international side. That is Argentina. Argentina World Cup winner Gomez is banned for doping for 2 years. Argentina World Cup winner Alejandro Papo Gomez has been hit with a 2-year ban for failing a drug test after he reportedly took his children's sickness syrup in the build-up to the tournament. Gomez lifted football most coveted prize alongside Lionel Messi and co last December following a dramatic penalty shootout victory against France in the final. However, it has emerged that he failed a test for a prohibited substance shortly before the World Cup got underway in November 2022. Gomez and his club side, at the time Sevilla, were made aware of the failed test months ago, but the player has only received a sanction this week, a 2-year ban from the sport. The 35-year-old has blamed the failed test on taking a student sickness syrup without consulting the Sevilla's doctor after having a bad night's sleep, according to what we heard from there. However, its reason was not deemed acceptable for him to avoid a ban. Now he's been banned. He's having a ban of 2 years, and he's 35 years old. Look at that. What did you think remained for Papo Gomez? At the age of 35, he's been banned for 2 years. For why? For that, at the age of 35, do you think some people, I look at Eden Hazard retiring at the age of 32, and he's playing at the age of 35, having a 2 years ban again in football. What do you think? Do you think he should just retire immediately? He's coming back from there, or he should still continue playing football again? That is about Papo. Now going into a Bayern Munich side, but Bayern released a statement on Masrow and Israel-Palestine conflict. After days of speculation, Bayern Munich have made an official statement after a post by Moroccan right by Nassau Mazoui on Instagram drew criticism from circles in Germany for its apparent pro-Palestine viewpoint. The statement by the club released as follows: the FC Bayern Munich other detail and clarifying a conversation with Nassau this week. The reason for this discussion was Mazou's Instagram post in connection with the terror against Israel almost 2 weeks ago, which led to irritation and criticism. Mazoui has credibly assured all that as a peace-loving person, he resolutely rejects terror and war. He rejects if his post had caused irritation, says Jean-Christian De Queens, CEO of Bayern Munich, and explained every Bayern Munich condemned Hamas attack on Israel. In addition, explained as well, I condemn every kind of terrorism and every terrorist organization that is between Israel and Palestine. FC Bayern Munich and Nassau strongly opposed the transfer of the Middle East conflict and its violence to Germany, which is committed to peace, hate, and violence for any kind have no place in the political culture of Germany. After stand Bayern Munich, Jewish community, and Israel side not to justify the number of children and families. Look at the Bayern Munich have released a statement on Mazo and Israel-Palestine conflict that happens like 2 weeks ago, which everybody was talking about that. What is going on between Israel and Palestine? You know, in the world now, they were talking about that. Even in the world of football, they said no flag of Israel or Palestine should be flagged, should be seen in anywhere. You have to just bring it down and see what could happen. So between the two sides, that has just been what is happening between the two sides. Before that, before giving the news of the match that came up yesterday, let me just talk about Karim Benzema of Al-Ittihad in the Saudi Pro League. Karim Benzema grabbed an headline on Friday about Al-Ittihad and Atawan shared the 3-1 draw in the top of the table clash in the Russian Saudi Pro League. The French striker guaranteed goal wherever he goes and did just that in Brunei, though perhaps not quite in the way that many expected, as his netted for both teams. He netted for Al-Ittihad and also netted for At-Tawan. Going into the game, the defending champion were fourth, 2 points behind At-Tawan in the standing and looking to bounce back from the bleep, informed that I had seen a draw with Al-Fayah, followed by a double loss to Jeddah rivals Al-Ali. Ittihad took the lead midway through the first half. It was made by Igor Coronado. Coronado, the Brazilian, was galloping down the right, had no look into the crowded penalty area, and then picked up Benzema with a perfect cross at the current holder of the FIFA Ballon d'Or. Made it look easy. Through it was far from it. The climb and head the ball home the cross ring from the fourth of the scene in the 8th league appearances. That is to Benzema score both goals as Al-Ittihad and At-Tawan shared spoil in Saudi Pro League clash. Let me away from that. Now moving to Spanish. That is to Real Madrid. Talking about Eden Hazard retirement at 32 is a shame, but he's happy at last. Says by who? Says by who? I went to South Africa and Hazard ready to reveal the word where he has been and what happens next after Real Madrid contract was mutually terminated in the summer. We hadn't seen him nor heard from him since, and his future was unknown. I landed in Madrid to breaking news. Hazard had retired on the 3rd. I set off on his trail. Beneath a blazing sun, a security guard stride from the shelter of his tinted window station and belt the word. Here is the entrance to the exclusive estate of the outskirts of Madrid. Resident of city, rich and famous, including another private. It's how he likes it now, and his place offers shelter for more than just unnecessary seeing sun. A vast sword packed in a boat estate, perimeter and protector, and home only a 30 pine trees along with square. Occasionally the peace invaded by supercar engines steering towards the gated mansion. About Eden Hazard retired. It was saying it was a shame, but he is happy at last. Leaving Bernabeu, I walk 1 mile north through the faded brickwork and balconies of the high rises and also the dome restaurant where the wood panel. They was talking about Eden Hazard there. He was talking about how he retired. What happened before he retired? Why he retired at the age of 32? He has enjoyed why did you retire? They was asking him, in life you can't explain everything. I am at peace with myself. I am happy. He said he has said it to himself before. When did you decide that? He has said it before now. He said when it has come to the time that he is not enjoying football anymore, he will actually retire. Not today. He has said it before now. He said when it has come to the time that he is no more enjoying football. He is no more enjoying what they call football. He will actually retire from football. And looking at when he was at Chelsea, he played so much well. He left Chelsea, moving back to Real Madrid. Immediately he went to Real Madrid. Look at that. As he performed, as he played to his expectation, to everybody's expectation, to the world expectation. As he proved himself right or wrong from there. As he proved himself at Real Madrid. He did not. To our own expectation, we thought moving to Real Madrid, he could be able to win the Ballon d'Or. He could be able to prove himself like he is also the world's best player. But unfortunately, moving to Real Madrid, he has not proved anybody wrong. An injury has just been what is happening to him back to back, having an injury all over and all over. He has been in the world of football since then, but unfortunately, he's unable to give us what we expected of him. Again, from Real Madrid side and the Spanish La Liga side, again, Real Madrid midfielder ruled out of a Clásico with Barcelona. Real Madrid will already be without Eder Militao, Thibaut Courtois, and Andriy Lolin, but have suffered another blow for their trip to Munich to face Barcelona next weekend. The likelihood is that they will also be without Adegulia, who Carlo Ancelotti explained is not yet fully fit, explaining that it would be so in 10 to 14 days. He will have Nacho Fernandez, though, was red card ban has been reduced to 2 matches, much to the indignation of Xavi Hernandez. Ancelotti also confirmed that Dani Ceballos would miss their trip to Sevilla on Saturday. And now Athletic are reporting that he will miss the Clasico too. They say the muscle problem is likely to keep him out for around 3 weeks, missing the Sevilla match, Braga, Barcelona. His return could come against Rayo Vallecano on the 5th of November. It's unlikely to have a major impact on Carlo Ancelotti's plan, while he may have rotated Ceballos in against Braga on Tuesday. He has plenty of strength in depth in midfield, with Ceballos at the bottom of pecking order. So far this season, looking at Real Madrid's side, they are now being without a lot of players. Elder Militao, Tebakocha, and the Lulin, Adagula, Dani Ceballos. They're having a lot of problems. A lot of injury has been happening to them. Looking at the next weekend, the match coming up on El Clasico, you will be with all these players. What do you think of Real Madrid? And actually, Real Madrid had a lot of players. At the back line, they have sort of player there. With the likes of Anthony Rudiger is there to cover up for there. So they have it. Nacho is out of the team as well. They have Dani Carvajal in the team as well. So a lot of players. So they're in the midfield. They are Tuchemeni. They have Valverde. Cruz is there. Modric is there. Camavinga. Jude Bellingham are there. From the forward, they have Rodrigo. They have Vinicius Jr. So they have a lot of players. So they should be able to prove themselves in the El Clasico against Barcelona. Let's just go on a commercial break. After we come back, we'll give the match report that is coming up today and those that came up yesterday. Do stay with us. Thank you for joining the SPORTVILLE on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio.
Nani.
Thousands have been disappointed severally in their bid to seek greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at Tausaf Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at Tausaf Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9 Tausaf Central Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to Tausaf Travels and Tour.
Gbogbo aláfẹ́ tó gbayì tó fẹ́ wọṣọ yìí ṣoge tó bágbàmú ló ń kọjá lọ sí House of Zayana. House of Zayana, the name I know when we talk of top-notch fashion, quality materials and class. House of Zayana, lẹ́tí máa rójúlówó Turkey wears, Egypt and Malaysia clothing, Dubai, àwọn designer bags lóríṣiríṣi, àwọn ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ bàtà tó jiná tí wọ́n fawọ́ original ṣe, àwọn aago kájọ́ tó ń ka wákàtí ọjọ́, designer sunglasses and perfumes, pẹ̀lú àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tóbìnrin àsìkò fi ń gbafẹ́ lò gbà. Mo débẹ̀, ojú mi ń ṣe kámi, èmi ni ó rà, èmi ni ó mú. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí ẹlẹ́sìn tẹ́ gbòógì gbọ́n pa fashion tẹ́ wá nílò jàlábíà, hijab àti àbáyà lóríṣiríṣi. House of Zayana lẹ́ ò ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ rà. House of Zayana wà ní 52 Ọlọ́run ṣògo road adjacent Redeemed Church Agape Parish Ọlọ́run ṣògo Abẹ́òkúta. Lórí Instagram House of Zayana 08165688618. House of Zayana, ilé ìtajà tá a ti ń tojúlówó aṣọ àti nǹkan aṣaralóge tí ń gbéni níyì.
Your Saturdays just got better. 7 hours of live streaming.
Welcome back from that commercial break. Still on SPORTVILLE. Let me just give you the news in Barcelona. Barcelona also had a lot of injury. Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez confirmed 4 players will return against Athletic Club for the match coming up. Although Barcelona were without a number of players through injury. But during the international break, Lamine Yamal and Jadubad were both dismissed by the Spain side due to fitness issue. Xavi did not want his side to use it as an excuse, though. So, Ani, which is also down, a bad for to Rafinha, is an accumulation of minutes. We have many casualties, but there will not be an excuse for not going out and playing well and game. Meanwhile, on Friday morning, ahead of the clash with Athletic Club on Sunday night, Ronald Araujo and Ike Gundogan had returned from international duty with Uruguay and Germany respectively, but did not take part in training. Xavi was asked about their fitness ahead of the Sunday tie against Athletic Club. All four will be there on Sunday, 100%. They are available. Lamine Yamal and Alejandro Balde are back. Ronald Araujo and Gundogan were being rested. It's simply that Barcelona are still nursing a number of injury issues, though, with Pedri, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, Frankie de Jong, and Just Koundé are still out with injury outside of those four, with Shakhtar Donetsk next Wednesday and Real Madrid the following Saturday. Xavi was asked about potential return from that list, about which he gave a little away. Looking at that, you can see a lot of players were also injured in Barcelona as well. So the El Clasico was just coming so easy and so early for them, because in the absence of those players, they're having a lot of issue with that. So do you think this El Clasico will better? Do you think it will favor Real Madrid, because Real Madrid have a lot of good players as ahead of Barcelona? Look at those players that had an injury in Barcelona team presently. Away from that, let me just move to agreement already reached. Claim Liverpool have still had deal in place for Osimhen. Do you think so? Earlier this week, we relayed news from Italy that Liverpool are showing strong interest in Napoli Victor Osimhen. The striker deal expires in 2025, and Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis has hinted that he may have changed his stance on signing a new contract. If further Liverpool have found an agreement with the player and a deal has to be agreed with the Serie A winner for the transfer to take shape. Let's see what will happen between Liverpool and Victor Osimhen. That is the January transfer window that is coming up later. We will see if that is the best for Liverpool, or they are just saying that to convince or to take away for all those teams. I know some teams have just been going for Victor Osimhen, not just only Liverpool now. Chelsea were also there, Arsenal, Manchester United. Well, a lot of teams were on getting Victor Osimhen. So let's see, could Liverpool be the one that will get Victor Osimhen or not? Probably we may see or talk about that and see what will happen by January transfer window. Everything on the side on 4 Manchester United star future, including Bruta Anthony Martial. Manchester United will seek a move for Anthony Martial next summer, as Everton wants to shake up his striking option. Red Devil Everton was open to moving on striker Martial in this summer. The Frenchman has undergone another frustrating season without a sustained form of fitness. The signing of Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta further reduced Martial's status. That's right. Let's see. And also, there's 1 year extension in the contract for Victor Lindelof, Anibal Medrib, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Those players, left back duo Brandon Williams, Alvaro Fernandez, those are on loan. So Arteta was talking about the team, that he could check up the team for next summer. He could check up the team. Well, I think he should not be talking about next summer presently now. He should be talking about January. Who are the players you have to bring in to check up the team? Because Manchester United team as a whole now, people are having a lot of problems, which everybody knows they are having a lot of problems. So just talk about what would happen. We all believe Sancho is out of the team. We all think that. But there's a news that comes up. If he apologized before January transfer window, probably he may stay in the team. But fortunately, if he did not, he may end up leaving the team by January. Now to Liverpool, Alexander-Arnold had a serious car while driving on Friday. As the 40-feet electricity pylon crashed onto a car in front of Liverpool star Range Rover, where he was out driving in 70 meter per hour winds. I've reports from there. He was driving so heavily and smashed into a BMW car in front of Alexander-Arnold, who was driving a 90,000 Range Rover on Friday morning. The England international, both men. So he was being escaped, but presently he is going for a checkup to see if he had a lot of injury, because the car, unfortunately, I'm unable to bring the picture of the car. You will see the accident that happened between the two. It was a very brutal accident, which in front of the car was crashed. It was crashed. A treasures out there. It's absolutely treasures out there. Not just an accident. Unfortunately, he may not be available for the team because of what happens to him. So probably he may not be available as we think of that. And also to Robertson of Liverpool side as well. Klopp confirmed Robertson set for surgery on his dislocated shoulder. Liverpool defender Andrew Robertson is to have a surgery on a shoulder injury. The Scotland captain sustained the problem on international duty and is set for a lengthy spell on his sideline. And Robertson collide with Spain goalkeeper Unai Simon. So he's going on for a surgery on dislocated shoulder. That means Robertson is out injury presently for Liverpool. Who is to replace Andrew Robertson from there? Who do you think could fit in for Robertson there? Because to me, I don't think Liverpool has a replacement for Robertson. They have Simcast, I believe, but Simcast has not been for matches that I watched. Has not been just. I don't think he has an appearance this season because of Robertson was fully fit. But fortunately now that he had an injury, let's see what could happen to Robertson and Liverpool team. The way they are performing now, they are performing well. So in the absence of Alexander-Arnold and Robertson, both the right back and the left wing back. So let's see what could happen. Now away from that to Brighton and Hove Albion star Kaoru Kamaru signed new contract to 2027. The winger will become one of the Brighton top earners in doing so, with manager Rupert Zabi branding him inside the top player. Mitoma has made 52 appearances for Brighton since joining the club from Kawasaki Frontale in his native Japan, securing his play in the side last season after a low spell with Union St. Gilos. He has scored 13 goals in that time and has been a regular starter for under the Zabi amid period a mass rotation, helping Brighton qualify for Europe for the first time ever this season. That is about Kaoru Mitoma signing a new contract until 2027. Now, just the last news before going into the match report that will come up to the Arteta review Saka and Saliba face late fitness test after injury setback. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta is set to make a late call on the fitness of Bukayo Saka and William Saliba ahead of a side trip to Chelsea on Saturday. Today, that could happen between the two sides. Saka missed Arsenal 1-0 victory against Manchester City before the international break with an hamstring injury and then had to pull out of the national team duty, while Saliba also didn't play for France due to a toe problem. Saliba will be assessed when the Gunners train later today, and Saka is still not guaranteed to return despite making a good progress over the past 2 weeks. Let's see what could happen between the two sides. Bukayo Saka and William Saliba will be out for Arsenal theme against Chelsea. The matches that came up yesterday, we'll talk about the two teams, At-Tahun and Al-Ittihad. We talked about that. 1-1 was played between the two, which Benzema scored the 2 goals, called for Al-Ittihad and also for At-Tahun. Al-Ali of Saudi Pro League and Al-Khalij, they played 1-0 in favor of Al-Hilal. Dortmund, the game where Bremen played 1-0 in favor of Dortmund. Osasuna against Granada, Osasuna won by 2-0, and Le Havre against Lens played 0-0. Now the matches that could come, that is coming up today in the English Premier League, we have Liverpool against Everton. That is coming up by 12:30. By 3 o'clock, Bournemouth against Wolves, Brentford against Burnley, Man City against Brighton and Hove Albion, Newcastle against Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest against Luton Town. All these matches are coming up by 3 o'clock p.m. But they will be played and also in the Bundesliga. We have Darmstadt against Leipzig, Freiburg against Bochum, Hoffenheim against Frankfurt, Union Berlin against Stuttgart, and also Wolfsburg against Bayern Leverkusen, which Bayern Leverkusen are being at the top, playing so much well for their side. And also in La Liga, we have Getafe against Real Betis, Paris Saint-Germain against Strasbourg. In Ligue 1, Paris Saint-Germain against Strasbourg. Also in Saudi Pro League, we have Al-Nassr playing against Denmark. And also by 5:30, even before 5, by 5 o'clock in Serie A, we have Torino against Inter Milan. And by 5:30 in the English Premier League, an England derby, a London derby of Chelsea against Arsenal today by 5:30. Coming up today, and also by 8 o'clock, Sheffield United against Manchester United. Also by La Liga today, Sevilla playing against Real Madrid. Today in the Bundesliga, we have Mainz 05 against Bayern Munich. Tomorrow, the matches that was coming up in the CR, we have Roma against Monza, Lorient against in Ligue 1, Lorient against Rennes. Ligue 1 also, we have Lille against Stade Brookhoust, and also we have Toulouse against Reims. We have Nantes against Montpellier. We have in this year, we have Bologna against Francine. So those are the matches coming up tomorrow. And also we have in the England, we have Aston Villa against West Ham United. From there, also we have in La Liga, Barcelona against Athletic Club by tomorrow as well. So that is those are the news. Those are the match that is coming up. So let's just talk about Chelsea against Arsenal. Your prediction should come in. What do you think between the two sides? If you look at the two sides, Arsenal are being without Bukayo Saka and William Saliba. And also, let's see about Chelsea's side. They will be without a lot of players that are on in the likes of Christopher Nkunku. That has been out on injury since the start of the season. So we never can tell. But presently, but Chile presently is in this. Is among the team. Presently, he may not start, be on the bench. But Chile is back from injury. A lot of players. Rhys James also back from injury. So what do you think between the two sides that could happen? From our comment section on Facebook, we have Aaron Iyaya saying, well done, bro. Thank you, and well done to you as well. Olekwe Isaac Tomiwa, well done, bro. Thank you very much for joining Al-IyamoyeTv. And Showali must thank for the news update, Mr. Ibrahim. Thank you as well. Mind games is too much for Mikel Arteta. I'm sure Saliba, Saka, and Trossard will play today against Chelsea. Both Pochettino and Arteta know themselves very well from PSG. The match will end up in draw between Chelsea and Arsenal. Let's see. Are you sure? He said mind games. But Mikel Arteta playing mind games. He said Bukayo Saka, Saliba, and Trossard will play today. I don't believe that. Because, actually, he played the mind game. But I don't believe that could happen today. Presently, let's see. Because the news that, Bukayo Saka had an injury. It was not even in the international break. Also, Saliba was withdrawn from an international break there. So let's see what could happen between the two sides. From there, on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, I will call it short from here. By Monday, we'll meet again. Because after this program, Fresh Light is coming up to you when you're June 2. And also, don't forget, Smart Kids is coming. Where you call on up to your kids. Let them join Antivirus Code. For there, a lot of games is being played there, which everybody knows. When they start playing the game, it's very lovely. And also, there are some stories which you don't know, which will be said to you there. You are listening and understand a lot of things from there. I would call it a wrap from here on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. This is SPORTVILLE, where you listen to all news all over the world. I am IBRAHIM ONIGBINDE. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Thank you for enjoying our program. God bless Nigeria. God bless Ogun State. God bless Al-IyamoyeTv, and God bless all this staff. Do stay with us for all our programs that is coming up to you. Thank you and good morning.